we're going to learn how to make Florida water, or in English, flower essence water. We use it to open sacred space and to raise the vibration of the place. As the name says, is water. We use alcohol actually to absorb the fragrance and the properties of the flowers that we use. I saw in my gardens that everything was blooming. So it's a really great moment for me to go out, harvest, and then make this Florida water. So I already put a liter of vodka. It can be any brand. And I brought some essences, oils to enhance what we create from our gardens here at our sanctuary in Chile. You saw me picking these fragrant, delicious flowers from our gardens. We are at the end of summer, so I was lucky to find still so many flowers. The first thing I want to put is some rosemary. Rosemary, it can add protection to our Florida water. This is really fresh, really vibrant right now. And I'm going to put a few of these branches to add that first layer of enhancing, clearing the space and protection. Rosemary came to me, the spirit, in dream time and taught me this. So for me, it's definitely an ally. And you probably have found your plants that are allies to you. And it's important to ask these allies, what are your properties? How can we work together? So rosemary told me to always use it for the Florida water that is to enhance the space, and also for the Florida water that we'll learn later, which is to protect and clear from heavy energies. So I'm gonna add some white sage for the same reason. I have been working with white sage for a long time, and I'm adding it here. And with that base now, I start working with the flowers that are really wonderful in creating a great fragrance that is very delicious. So when we call sacred space, the spirits are really attracted to come. The first thing here is lavender, and this smells so good right now. A little bit more. And I'm going to add next these roses that are so delicious. Wow, roses are definitely something that lift up my spirit. I often use it as essential oil in my wrist inside, and I can be with that vibration all day, and it's just delicious. It really makes me want to love the world more. So beautiful roses, gorgeous smell. I'm gonna actually put some more. And what else was really fragrant in the gardens today are these jasmine flowers. They are just sublime, really sublime in their fragrance. So I am convinced that this Florida water is gonna really rise the vibration of any space I work in. So I am collecting all these jasmine. And whenever I was picking these flowers, I was really saying thank you to the spirit of the plants that I collected from, and asking permission and just wishing goodness for the spirits of the gardens and all life. So it's really important that you collect your flowers with a lot of care and honoring of the spirits. And this is Ilang Ilang, another very sublime fragrance. This Ilang Ilang is so delicious. You probably see in the video how it was full of bees just buzzing around. The bees really love it. So whenever you see a lot of bees in a plant, you know that it's fully vibrant. It's attracting all the insects to come and pollinize, so, and take the honey. So delicious. Little bit more lavender here. Trying to get the flowers, not so much the sticks. There we go. So a lot of ilang ilang for sure. So gorgeous. Again, the flowers. Another exquisite fragrance are these little lemon flowers. Just exquisite. And there were only very few left since the trees are full of lemons right now. So the last lemon flowers, and you see how beautiful this is coming along. And now I'm going to add a little bit more vodka to cover all these wonderful, beautiful gifts from Pachamama and heavens. So such a gift to have this. It's like, who said we left the Garden of Eden? I think we still are here, and we must care for the garden. I am attracted now to this lemon essence to enhance a little bit that freshness. Just a drop or two of lemon essence. There we go. It will create a sense of freshness in the space where we work. Lemon can be antibacterial, antiviral. So it really creates a sense of cleanness and freshness. I'm going to also enhance with 1 drop of lavender because it's very strong and it's a little bit bitter when we oops, 3 came out. It must be the right amount if that's what came out. All right, and then rose essence from Morocco, rose otto. 1 or 2 drops, very little since I already have such wonderful harvest from the land itself. This is just enhancing, but not super needed. So I'm gonna feel the vibration now. I'm gonna feel what I created. And it really feels like my heart wants to blossom like a flower when I hold it. So I know this is going to be just the right company for Alberto and I when we open our sacred space here. Beautiful. That lemon really adds that freshness. So this is it. Isn't it beautiful? And now I will cover it and put it in my altar for about 5 days maybe. Some people like to keep it longer, but sometimes I feel it can get a little bitter. So I will start tasting it in 3 days and see how it feels. And if it needs more, like a tea, when we make a tea, Some of us like it stronger, some weaker. So I'll be tasting it after 3 days and see how many more days I want to leave it. But hopefully minimum 3 days and then up to 2 weeks. For some people that's ideal. For me it's always about 5 days. I hope you enjoy learning how to make this Florida water and that you find your own wonderful recipe, because this is what I found in my garden in Chile in the mountains. If you are at the beach or the desert or somewhere else, your water might be different. So really honor where you are and find the medicine from the place where you live. And last case scenario, if it's all snow, you can work with essential oils and perhaps find a way to order some fresh flowers. All right, everyone. Thank you so much.